snowy today and cold out, and I'm gonna go for a walk soon, but I thought I would just start my day off with some veggies first. I think I realized that I'm overdoing it a little bit on these starches. I'm definitely eating a lot more oatmeal than normal. I've been making this chocolate cake, which is very healthy, but it's not the best food for weight loss, and I'm a pretty small person, so if, fats and things start to creep in and I kind of overdo it here and there, then overall I'm just going to be in a calorie surplus. And we know that in order to lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit. It's the law of thermodynamics, so I am gonna just stick to going back to the basics. Again, it's no big deal. I'm not a failure. I'm just learning. I'm on a journey. And as Dr. Tanya Lyons loves to say, I cannot be fixed because I was never broken, and that's how I feel. So I was looking through when I used to be coached by Emily from Plantverse, and I was kind of scrolling through our old WhatsApp messages from when she was coaching me about a year ago or more, and I noticed that I was snacking on a lot more veggies. And throughout the day, I was just snacking on fruits, I was eating veggies with hummus, and I was starting my day with veggies, and I was cooking my oats in a lot more water. So I'll show you today how I'm gonna start navigating this week and just see how it goes. Okay, that was so good. So now I'm feeling very full from breakfast. So now for lunch, I'm gonna show you what I do. I keep it very simple. I have a painting class this afternoon, so I'm gonna pack my lunch with me, and basically I've just cut up some Japanese sweet potato that are really small. If you chop it really small and you put it in the steamer for 6 minutes, it cooks it perfectly. And then I'm also just gonna cut up a ton of non-starchy veg. Okay, so I actually timed myself, and that took me 4 minutes to chop all of these veggies up. And then I even weighed it, and in the just little plastic insert part, it weighed about 1.5 pounds. So I'm gonna assume it's maybe 1.3 pounds, but this amount of veggies is just what I'm gonna be eating for lunch until I get home after dinner around 6 p.m. and then I have even more veggies for dinner. So you can see I'm just roughly chopping it up, quickly washing the veg, and then microwaving this for 9 minutes in the steamer, and then I will put it in a thermos. Oh, I forgot to put the potato in here. So yeah, I'll probably just add about a cup of water to this, and then I'll microwave it for 9 minutes, and then I'm gonna put it in a thermos so it stays hot. I'm just gonna put a little bit of sweet chili sauce. It's store-bought, but it's oil-free and it's super easy and healthy, so I just add that into my thermos, and then when I'm hungry, I can just snack on this throughout the day or have it as one big meal later on. But I'm just really gonna try to focus on listening to my hunger and fullness cues and actually eat when I'm hungry as opposed to eating when I'm just bored, which is kind of my go-to. So yeah. All right, and these are the veggies and potatoes all done. You can see everything is cooked perfectly. Yeah. It's perfect. And this Stanley is something that I use every single day. It keeps my food. Sorry, my dog wants to go outside. Basically, every single day I just take my thermos and I just shove as much of this as I can in it. One of these. If you don't know what this is a mason jar funnel. So if you're one of the people that likes to put a lot of things in mason jars, getting one of these funnels has been one of my best purchases ever. I use it constantly, but it also comes in handy for things like this. And then the last step is just to add a little bit of sauce. And this is the sauce I use. It's just from Costco. It's just a sweet chili sauce. There's no oil in it, and it happens to be vegan. And I basically just do this. And I know it looks really weird and hideous, but this will sort of once I put the lid on with the steam, the sauce will sink to the bottom, and then by the time I'm ready to eat this, everything will be coated. And trust me, I know that meal is absolutely hideous, and I know that this may not look exciting, but honestly, when you're hungry, I absolutely love sweet potatoes, and I pick the veggies that I know I love and I never get sick of. The lake back here is frozen. Looks so pretty. Alright, so I'm just out here getting in my daily steps. I'm aiming for 10,000 steps every day, so I'm just here with the dog, getting outside in the fresh air, and it feels really good just to have an audiobook playing and get in those steps and get that exercise. And even if that's all you do today, just go for a short walk, especially if it's really cold. Just get out there and do what you can. Also, if you don't have heated gloves, this is your sign to get you some heated gloves. They are the best. Morning. So it is an absolutely stunning day. It snowed a lot more last night, but now the sun is out, so I'm gonna go take the dog for a walk. I showed you everything that I ate yesterday, so I'm gonna do the same thing today. It's gonna be pretty similar. It is, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock exactly, which is actually way later than I normally eat breakfast, but this go around I'm trying to just really focus on eating when I'm actually hungry, and so I'm not starving yet, but I am getting hungry, so I really like to eat kind of around this time now, so that way I'm not waiting till I'm ravenous and then I overeat. I'm just gonna eat as I'm hungry, eat until I'm full, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna have my veggies and my oats, and then I'm gonna take the dog for a walk while it's beautiful out. This is what I've got prepped so far. It's just some broccoli and some corn chopped up. I'm just gonna microwave this while I make my oatmeal. So for the main part of my breakfast, the starchy part, I just like to do some oats, and then I'm just gonna add some vanilla protein powder and probably just some frozen berries, some of this Ceylon cinnamon, and yeah, just some frozen cherries and blueberries, and maybe some flaxseed. And that should be good. Since I'm already going to be eating a bunch of veggies, I'm just going to do 2/3 of a cup of oats today. I'm just going to add some of this cinnamon. I almost forgot about a very important part, which is frozen cauliflower. So it doesn't really taste like cauliflower in the oats, just get from Costco, and I just add in a little bit just to increase the overall volume of the oats, because remember, we want to feel very full. Are they good? This is what it's looking like so far, so I'll just add some water to this. I don't measure the amount of water I put in, I just kind of do it and then stir it a bit until all the protein powder is mixed in, and the cinnamon. So this is breakfast part 1. I'm just gonna plate this up and add some soy sauce. I just threw Charlotte a broccoli stalk, so now she's eating it in the snow like it's a bone. It's so cute. Okay, so I just have breakfast part 1 here and breakfast part 2. Okay, I could have eaten all of that. I'm gonna leave some for later. I'll be honest, I think I've mentioned this before in my videos, but stopping when I'm full is the hardest thing for me. I will easily just eat until I'm like so stuffed and tired, so then I just feel sluggish, and that's kind of pointless. And honestly, delay some gratification sometimes. Honestly, I will thank myself. I will go for a walk, and then I'll come back and I'll be looking for a little snack maybe, or I'll be hungry in a bit, and then I can eat the rest of my oatmeal. I don't need to make something else or whatever. I would just be eating that because it's there in front of me in my environment, not because I'm actually hungry. And I'm trying to create new habits, and it's very, very hard. So if you also struggle with stopping when you're full and just trying to focus on eating when you're actually hungry, I am right there with you. It is like, it's my biggest struggle, is just going to food when I'm bored, stressed, tired, procrastinating, emotional. Like, food for my entire life, as long as I can remember, has been the thing that has always had my back, or so I thought, but we know that's not true. We know that's self-sabotage. And I just want you to know that if you're also really struggling with relying on food as sort of your emotional crutch, you know, or not even, doesn't even need to be that deep. Like, I'm probably just, I need to go shovel the driveway right now, and I was watching YouTube and eating my breakfast, so I'm like, oh, I could just sit here and finish this off, but I'm like, no, Kiana, you'll want this later. You will thank yourself. And now I have the energy, I feel full, I can go shovel the snow and take the dog for a walk and get going on my day here, and I don't need to feel so sluggish. So yeah, if you are also struggling with that, please comment and let me know if you're also in the same boat as I am with that, because we can struggle together. There is a woodpecker in the tree right there. Okay, so I'm just here again on my morning walk, getting in my steps with Charlotte. Just ran by. And it's so beautiful in here today. It's even more beautiful than yesterday because it's blue skies today. So it just feels like a winter wonderland in here. And yeah, I'm just trying to get my 10,000 steps every single day. So yeah, I'm really happy about today. It's gonna be busy when I get back, but yeah, this is your reminder to get outside.